Well, it's Monday, and I'm going to Tucson. There's a store there somewhere. So about a week or two ago, my friend Kevin called me up and said, "Hey, Joe, what do you think about a quick road trip over to Tucson, Arizona?" And I said, "What's in Tucson, Arizona? Why would we want to do that?" And he says, "I have to pick something up in Tucson." And then he had my curiosity up, and that's why today, yes, we're taking a quick road trip to Tucson, Arizona. A typewriter road trip. And along with clothes and video equipment, I'm taking the Skywriter and a whole pack of paper. But wait, just as I was getting everything ready, thought I was all done, the mailman came, and in the mail was a package from J.J. Short. What does that mean? That means the rubber parts for my Smith Corona Silent Super came in, and I had some time here to kill, so we're not taking the Skywriter. No. We're taking the Smith Corona Silent Super with all new rubber parts. Yes. Well, we're on the road. We're heading out to Tucson. Yeehaw! Well, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning on, what day is this, Tuesday? Yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, and yeah, my voice is real raspy. I woke up yesterday with a feeling that I was going to get some kind of a upper respiratory thing going on, and sure enough I did. So woke up this morning about 5:30 hacking and coughing. Yeah, so we didn't leave Albuquerque yesterday until about 2:20 in the afternoon, so we got in about 8:30ish local time. So the Congress Hotel, downtown Tucson, right across the street from the old Amtrak station, a pretty cool part of town, a lot of businesses, nightlife, and all that. So we did walk around a little bit yesterday evening, but ended up having dinner at the restaurant here at the hotel. So a nice cool morning. When we got into Tucson yesterday evening, it was only in the mid-80s Fahrenheit, so pretty cool for southern Arizona in June. I thought it was not bad at all. So here's the Hotel Congress stationery, and I typed up a little note of our trip so far, and it types really nicely, if I could spell correctly, that is. So I'm glad I brought this typewriter rather than a smaller, lighter machine, although we did have to use the public parking, the underground garage, which is across the street, and a little bit of a walk. So when your arms are burdened down with luggage and, medium-sized portables, it's not quite as easy to carry as a Skywriter or a Rocket, but hey, it works great. I'm glad I brought it. So our itinerary for today is we're going to head over to the Goodwill in Tucson and pick up the typewriter that Kevin has bought. And I think from there we're going to drive over to Mesa, Arizona and visit Bill Wahl's Mesa Typewriter Exchange. And there is a chance, we hope, that we might be able to see the Right Reverend Ted Munk also. So that'll be fun. And then we're going to just head back to Albuquerque. So it'll be a long day on the road. But I need to go downstairs and get some coffee and also buy a postcard so I can type up a postcard. I did bring a few stamps. Well, this is the whole reason why we came out here to Tucson, to this Goodwill e-commerce facility, because this is what Kevin has picked up. It is this ideal typewriter, 30.4 pounds, a big beast of an old machine. It's going to need a little bit of work, but it basically works. Okay, so we pulled off to the side of the highway. We're heading to Mesa, but I got onto the typewriter database on my phone, and we were wondering, what's the age of this typewriter? And so Kevin went in the trunk and got the typewriter?
Yeah, so we got the serial number, and it's 55218. And from previous research, I'm pretty sure the 55, maybe like a model number or something like that, or reference to that. So the actual serial number, I believe, is 218.
Ah.
And so what's that?
That looks like it's a Model A2 made in 1901. This is Bill Wahl's place. He's been here since he was a kid, and his dad owned the business, and maybe his grandpa? Ted Munk.
It is.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
You told me
here.
to come here.
Yeah.
Actually, you told me to come to visit the Wahl.
The Wahl. Oh yeah, that was
Wahl.
Google. What is it?
Yeah,
Whatever.
Google speech to text.
Yes, and that works really well.
It translates really well, and I get sent lots of places.
So what are you typing on?
I am typing on Bill's SG1.
Yeah.
I was just making a little telling the story that I just told you.
Oh yeah. Nice. Nice. How's the typewriter database and all those? You busy scanning?
I am very busy scanning. I've got a pile this high of books.
Oh wow.
That I have to scan, but it includes part manuals for all the Royal Portables, the A-frames, from the QDL all the way to the Sabre.
Oh.
So 1950s to 1970s, and includes part numbers and what machines serial numbers they went to.
Oh, wow.
So now you can actually, if you're repairing them, you can tell, oh, I have serial number XXX, I can get a part off of serial number X to serial number X, but nothing outside of that range. So now you know exactly where your parts can come from.
Oh, wow, sweet.
So that's one thing I'm really excited about.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to be burning through, you're going to probably wear out your scanner, do you think?
This will be the third, if it does wear out. But I get them at thrift stores, so...
There you go, along with typewriters.
Yeah, people throw them out because the printer part dies.
Yeah,
and so the scanner usually works really great, and I get brand new scanners for $10 a piece at thrift stores.
Fantastic, man. Fantastic.
So what's new with you?
Well, not much.
Carriage return on this thing, I think, is really fascinating. So make sure it's engaged. So that engages the carriage return.
Right.
Did you do this?
Yeah, I love the line trace lever.
Oh, and so what we don't have. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Roxy?
A Roxy.
Oh, yes.
Let's see.
That looks like it's in pretty nice shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, the decals look nice. Yeah, that's in better shape than mine. And that has a not so bad. Softer than mine.
Has some softness to it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit later one.
Oh, yeah.
The decal
I like the texture, the paint, and everything.
And then the other one is the Belgian.
Is that the weird little size?
Yeah,
tools?
the, what is it, 7/16, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty nice, actually. Cool.
But there's that one he's got. Which I thought you would appreciate since you do have the Roy.
Yeah. It looks like a Skywriter.
It is a console.
Console.
But branded, they used to brand their typewriters for various resellers.
Oh, yeah.
Including like individual typewriter stores.
Right. Oh,
And this is one, a Dresbold, that's it.
Dresbold.
Dresbold is a typewriter store in New York.
Oh, sweet.
That had their own typewriters.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a beautiful little... Kind of reminds me of banana cream pudding or something.
Break off those ears.
You have vanilla wafers sitting in it. That would look perfect.
But I think...
Oh, cool. Look, it has a little bit of ephemera with it.
Yep.
Wow, the original manual. Oh, that's neat. That kind of reminds me of Olivetti type of graphic arts from mid-20th century. Oh, neat.
Oh, it's rotating here.
Yeah, these are really cool brochures, the way they design those. But nice, sweet little machine. Looks like it's in mint condition. There's hardly
It really
any,
is.
And then this probably has
1964.
64. Wow, sweet.
So
It sure looks like one.
Yeah, the snaps instead of the zip.
Or it may be
Oh, it's a Colibri.
Colibri.
Yes, yeah, those are sweet.
And it makes it an early
Little burgundy Colibri.
But according to the
Yeah, nice little machine.
I know you've been playing with one recently.
Yeah, his machine.
so this would be
Like we brought it with us.
the A1s went
Yeah,
up
that's a sweet
to
machine.
200.
Like this tweed-like case. Ooh.
And that's neat though.
A Voss Deluxe. Look at that sweet thing.
The frowny face boss.
The frowny face Voss. with the happy metallic blue colors. Wow, that's sweet. Are these good machines?
They're really good machines.
Modern keyboard. Ah, nice long carriage return lever.
Western German made.
Yes, indeed. Cold War machine. I like the little red margin indicators. That's pretty sweet. Very Art Deco kind of. Nice. It has a nice big card holder, so it probably feeds paper really nicely. You know.
You think it's one of those that you feed paper and you don't have to lift the bale?
That's what I was thinking.
Like Romas are like that.
Yeah.
It's in great shape, but it's an awesome case.
It looks like a satchel.
It is a satchel.
Oh, that's ooh.
So you got
Look at that. Oh yeah. Cool.
the machine sits in here.
Yeah.
Has its own hard case.
So this is as small as a rocket.
This is.
Is it based on a rocket kind of? Or?
No, it's its own thing.
Oh, okay.
It's the Gus and Tippa.
Oh, the Gus and Tippa. Oh, wow.
The original one.
Even has the original shipping fixture for the segment.
Mm-hmm.
Are these kind of like rockets in terms of feel and touch, or do you think? Or?
They are more like the Roxy or the Roy.
Oh, the Roy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very shallow.
Right. Yeah. So a shallow throw and probably not quite as good of a feel, right? Yeah.
It's bare bones.
Bare bones. Yeah.
Pretty bare bones.
Yeah.
But they're snappy.
Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah, this is interesting, this little mark, because I've seen that on the bottom of my Roy. It does the same thing when you flip it over. Yeah. Makes the top edge of these the type book slugs and just kind of make a mark in there.
Yeah, well, that tells you it's holding them.
Yep.
Carriage return. Now, it might be a little sticky on this end, but it winds up.
Yep.
Oh. Cool is that?
That is pretty neat.
There's some kind of a, that might be a touch control or something.
So this was
In
sold.
1959.
This was sold by Bill's grandfather in 1959. It's the only portable adding machine on the market. Look at this thing. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And it's actually a precision machine, not a little cheap little.
Oh yeah, it's really nice.
So it's almost like a Curta in the sense of being the mechanical.
You have to do all the dials with
Oh.
the little pointer.
Oh.
That looks really. That's really. They've got one here. Yeah, now that's similar to that.
Nice and precise, and then you.
Where it had two in the back,
Run that.
much smaller, and then the one in the middle.
Wow. That is sweet. The Resulta 7. I've never seen one of those. That is sweet. And this manual is so cool.
Tape on that, which
Wow.
The world's smallest adding
This
machine.
little stylus that goes with it. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this is a Dayton.
This is a Dayton made in 1924.
So this is only one of 6.
One of 8.
One of 8.
There was another one discovered. Guy paid $4,000 for one. Found another one black.
Oh, another
The
black
only
one.
other black one.
Okay.
But it has shiny paint on it.
Right. Oh, it's glossy finish?
It's glossy finish.
It's not,
But it's a
crinkle?
BX serial like this one. So this is still the only crinkle black
Right.
one that we've seen. They're earning some worth for their rarity. They didn't used to be worth anything.
Yeah.
Right. Someone called me a couple of years ago from maybe out of the country, I don't know, but somewhere back east, wherever, and says, I understand you have a Dayton, and he already has 1 or 2 of the gray ones.
Okay.
And he wanted this.
Yeah, I'm sure they
And
would.
I says it's not in real great condition. He goes, well, I'll give you $500 for it right now. I go, well, you haven't seen it. He goes, I don't care.
I don't see it.
Right, and he was ready to take it. And I said, I think I'll hold on to it.
Yeah.
I have never done. I've had this machine probably 10 or 15
And
years.
it's even got the type
Yes.
bar holder.
Yes,
That's
for
really unusual.
original shipping. This is the condition it was in when I got it, and even then I wasn't maybe going to bite on it. And the lady says, my husband's been a caretaker for a couple over in Paradise Valley, which is north, by Scottsdale. He says they live in Manhattan part of the time, and they live in Paradise Valley part of the time. And she goes, I think they're related to the Rockefellers somehow.
Huh.
So I thought, that makes an interesting backstory a little bit. So I went ahead and bought it from her, and she gave me the name of the people they bought it from. And sure enough, it's John D. Rockefeller's grandson
Oh, wow.
that owned this machine.
So
Yeah, you looked at it earlier.
Ted is posing with his new.
I am posing
What
with
is this?
Olivetti
Oh, yeah.
900X
Oh, the 900X.
that has a parallel port in the back.
Oh, so you're going to be doing some
I'm going to
fancy...
be hooking it up to my computer.
Yeah. You're going to be printing stuff.
My 8-bit computer.
Smith Corona music writer, and you're composing your masterpiece, right?
I don't know about that.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
So there's that, and we want to do,
The Olympia,
looking for the right note.
the RCL.
Okay, so we can do a half note.
1950.
So that's would be a C, not lined up real well, and then you want to do a D. Okay, so you got to learn what's what.
65,
Yeah.
and then they did
And then
the
you line it up.
Olympus.
We're going to do an E,
They
so,
sold for a few years.
like that.
And they just
And then, that's pretty cool though.
Gone. So right next door there was a building, old labels or old dealers, and then that was one I'd never seen one say the Ritz before.
Well, we are headed back to Albuquerque Tuesday afternoon. We'll be getting into town late, I'm sure, but we had a great time, not only picking up the ideal typewriter from the Goodwill, but of course having a great time at Bill Wahl's Mesa Typewriter Exchange and with the Right Reverend Ted Munk. We talked for hours about typewriters, and we went to lunch together, came back and did more talking and tinkering and everything, and so it's a lot of fun. It's always fun coming down here to visit them.
Bill Wahl is a good person. He's a typewriter enthusiast as well as a repair person. It's really great and really seems to take an interest in the different typewriters like we do, just the different ways that they work and the aspects, and it was great. And it seems like he has a good time getting together with us as we did with him. And then Ted Munk is the same thing, real enthusiastic, and both of them have great insights, lots of knowledge about typewriters.
So, if you had to have any of the machines in Bill's shop, what would it be?
Well, without a doubt, if I had to have one of the machines that Bill has in the shop, I would be choosing either the Olympia brand or the Smith Corona brand Music Writer typewriter. Yeah, those are just, it's not for writing, but for writing music.
Yeah.
And those are so unique, so unusual. It's just, wow. And I got to play with the Smith Corona Music Writer, and it's different, and it's not like typing on a typewriter. There's no escapement action. You have to maneuver the carriage and the line spacing to line up everything to where you want to print. But to be able to actually type music, and you can type it on sheet music score paper, or make your own score using the typewriter, that would be the ones that I would want, because I can actually use that because I play piano and I occasionally need to write out some music, and it's just, yeah, that's be the ones, one of those two. So Joe,
Yes.
what typewriter would you walk out of Mesa Typewriter Exchange with if you had a choice?
Well, that is a good question, and I think it would be either the Burgundy Groma Calibri, or one of he has two Olympia SG1s in the dark green color.
Oh,
The one is on his desk that he actually uses for office use, and then he has one up on the upper shelf, I noticed. Another one. So he doesn't need that extra one, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think he needs that Burgundy. Calibri
he doesn't
either.
need the
I don't
Burgundy.
think he needs that either.
No. But anyway, those two I thought would be pretty cool. There was a lot of nice machines, and Ted showed me a number of them I thought were pretty nice also. There was a couple portables there besides the Calibri that I thought were pretty nice. But I think that SG1 is also a real looker.
Yeah, they are a real looker.
Yeah. So this trip was interesting for several reasons. I like the idea, of course, that Kevin wanted to be safe about this typewriter and go pick it up himself rather than risk it being shipped. But also the opportunity to, fellowship with our typewriter brethren in a neighboring state was also a really great opportunity, and we like doing that. It's a real fun trip to drive across the Continental Divide from New Mexico to Arizona, do this. It's a lot of fun.